My wife's father firmly grasped my hand at dinner and uttered, "Thanks for keeping my daughter stable." Imagine, for a moment, sitting across from the people you call family, watching them raise a toast, and realizing they've spent months meticulously orchestrating your wife's departure, straight into the arms of your own brother. What do you do when betrayal isn't just personal, but a calculated, family-wide corporate merger of lives? The air in that opulent boathouse dining room, typically alive with celebratory clinks and polite laughter, felt suffocatingly dense that night. My name card was at the far end of the impossibly long table, a solitary island, as if I were already an afterthought, watching the drama unfold from a distance. Let me rewind a bit. This story, the real story, started weeks before that dinner. My now ex-wife, Olivia, had casually mentioned a financial disclosure form. Said her father, Arthur, needed it for some fancy estate planning, consolidating family assets for tax optimization. You know, standard rich people nonsense. I almost signed it, almost didn't think twice. But something felt off. Turns out, it wasn't estate planning at all. It was a reconnaissance mission. They were sizing me up, figuring out my financial standing before they blew up my life. The ironic thing? We had a prenup. Her family insisted on it. Wanted to protect their inheritance from me, make sure I couldn't touch the Hartford family money if things went south. I'd agreed instantly. Had my own attorney, Sarah Chen, review it. Made sure it protected my premarital assets too. Everything I'd built before the wedding, everything I owned, was mine. Arthur's lawyer had been so focused on protecting their side, he'd accidentally built me a fortress. I'm Ethan, 35, and for 8 years, I was married to Olivia. My job? Aviation Safety Director at Northeast Regional Authority. I make good money, manage compliance, and incident investigation across 6 states. Real job, real responsibility. People's lives literally depend on what I do. But to Olivia's family, I was just the guy in Carhartt jackets, driving an 11-year-old Subaru Outback. The guy living in a regular townhouse in Westchester, not some mansion in Greenwich. To them, I was the safe choice, the temporary solution. I didn't sign that form. Told Olivia we'd discuss it later. She got tense. Said her father needed it by Friday. I told her father could wait. She dropped it, but the unease in my gut persisted. She'd been distant for weeks, constantly glued to her phone, disappearing to her parents' house alone on weekends. The puzzle pieces were starting to shift. Then, 2 weeks before the dinner, my sister-in-law, Chloe, called. We'd always gotten along. She was the reasonable one, 28, working in advertising, actually earning her own money instead of living off daddy's accounts. "Ethan," she said, her voice shaking, "I need to tell you something." "What's up?" I asked, my heart already bracing. "There's a dinner planned. April 16th. Olivia's father is hosting. Full story video link added in below.